What up, Dragon Ball fans? That's right, this is not just a Dokkan matter, this is a Dragon Ball matter. So we have big news coming out of the New York Comic-Con Dragon Ball panel 2023 because we have a brand new Dragon Ball series that is in the works and will be releasing in the fall of 2024. It is called Dragon Ball Daima. So in this video, we're just going to quickly go over the highlights of the New York Comic-Con. There's really not much to discuss, but I just want to go over the few things that we can discuss. As far as actually seeing the trailer, I will not be posting that in this video because for copyright reasons, I just don't want to, but I will link the official high quality teaser trailer in the description and in the pinned comment so you guys can go check it out there. There are a few screenshots that are on DBShype's Twitter account, so we will be looking at that. So if you want to see any of those, feel free to stick around. Big shout out to DBShype here. So originally, the phrase that was circulating the Dragon Ball community for the longest time was Dragon Ball Magic. And unfortunately, I feel like pretty much the essence of this trailer was already shared on the interwebs. So people were already kind of discussing it. But then about a week before, the phrase Dragon Ball Daima was reportedly trademarked by Shueisha. So this then sort of started to circulate through. People were wondering, what is that? What does that mean? Because apparently it's a made-up word. So then the special panel started, and this created its own cascade of problems because apparently on official channels like the popverse.com, they covered up all of the important segments of the live stream, which kind of just begs the question, why did you even live stream it to begin with? Because Monica Rial, voice of Bulma, and Ian Sinclair, voice of Whis, both were on stage, and they were basically walking everybody. They were the MCs. They were walking everybody through the announcements for various things that are coming up. They didn't go through everything, so if you were thinking there was any Budokai Tenkaichi 4 news, there was nothing. There was no Legends or Dokkan news, but there was news for Dragon Ball The Breakers, which that game is coming up on its 1-year anniversary if it's not already reached it. And then also, they did discuss Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and its new update, because it actually had a pretty substantial new update that a lot of fans have been happy about. So when they were kind of cutting to the footage regarding those games, I believe they covered this up. Whenever they showed the trailer or anything else that wasn't involving Monica or Ian talking, they covered it up. So that was the whole thing. They brought out the producer to discuss some of the details of the upcoming events. Then they officially announced Dragon Ball Games Battle Hours. So this is basically kind of like the E3 for Dragon Ball games now. This started, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. So they've been continuing the tradition ever since. Last year it was in Vegas, I think. And now this year, or upcoming in 2024, January 27th and 28th, it is going to be in my hometown, Los Angeles, baby. It's going to be in the LA Convention Center. So I will probably be attending that one. Not probably, definitely I'll be attending that one. So that's going to be a good time, and we will probably get more news on all of the different games. So if you are hoping, you're clicking on this video for Budokai Tenkaichi 4 news, I regret to inform you there's nothing in here, but I feel like there's a good chance we're going to get something here. This seems like the best, most logical place for it. And then, of course, anything Dokkan related, Legends, all the other games would all be here, including the Dragon Ball Super card game. I think they actually discussed that as well. That was also covered up by this little, this infamous screen right here. So they discussed that as well. And then they also discussed Sandland because obviously, you know, this is the new Toriyama project. So of course they want to do some promotion for that. We even had some cross promotion for Sandland in Dokkan, and I believe in Legends as well. I'm not sure. But in Dokkan, at least there was cross promotion. And then the mysterious teaser, which was not shown on stream, but was shown because several people were recording it and streaming it at the actual event, Dragon Ball Daima. So these are screenshots of it, but as you can see, you have Chibi Goku, you got Chibi Vegeta, you got, well, actually, I don't think Korin is Chibi. Korin might be just regular. But then you've got the other characters. You've got Kibito, you've got Kai, you've got Ox King. Everybody's been chibi-fied, but the babies have remained chibi. Like, they haven't regressed any further, which obviously they can't. What would they become? I don't even want to say it. So Dragon Ball Daima directly comes from Toriyama. Daima will be full of adventures, battles, mysteries, and excitement. Then they had an official, not an official, but an unofficial release, fall 2024. I will say that the trailer is very hype because the way that they kind of build up to it, they're just kind of counting through the various years that different Dragon Ball properties or things had released. It definitely gave the impression that a brand new mainline series was coming. This is not a mainline series. This is going to be a side series similar to something like, I guess, more akin to Dragon Ball GT, where it's not canon is what the main point is. But hey, it's something. And I will say, if you do watch the trailer, I do understand that a lot of people are kind of skeptical or maybe not too thrilled about this, which I understand, because at this point, especially if you've been reading the manga, which, by the way, spoilers down below, there will surely be manga spoilers down there. Can't control it for this one. I do understand that people were hoping for some story progression in that regard, but just the simple fact that Dragon Ball is back is what makes me so happy, because as a Dragon Ball fandom, we have been starving for something new. So even though this will ultimately not amount to anything in terms of like moving the plot forward, it's still nice to see that something Dragon Ball is new and is finally here that we can discuss, we can enjoy. I will say the animations look very, very good. I really want to show parts of this. Okay, I'm just going to show this. Okay, the animation actually looks really, really, really good. So I want to give this a chance, and I think people should give this a chance just because I think it's going to look nice. I know that there's also been a little bit of some skepticism because of the CGI stuff in the superhero, but based on what I'm seeing in this, I'm not seeing any CGI. Well, I mean, there might be a little bit, but like for the main artwork, it seems to be hand-drawn. So I think there's a lot to be excited about. Now, there is this here that which we could read. This is Toriyama's message regarding Dragon Ball Daima, so let's check this out. Hello, I'm Akira Toriyama. I'm currently working on a new Dragon Ball. The title is Dragon Ball Daima. Daima is a made-up term, which in Japanese characters would be that, or in English would be something like evil. Due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. In order to fix things, they'll head off to a new world. It's a grand adventure with intense action in an unknown and mysterious world. So I will say that in the trailer, we do get a close-up look at some new, well, one new villain in particular. And then there's a shot of the other character who's standing beside him, who looks similar to either a Tapion looking character or a Supreme Kai looking character. So see for yourself. Go check out the trailer, see what you guys think about it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I think that's about it for this. So yeah, it was about a 40-minute presentation, maybe a little bit less. So lots of roller coasters of emotions. I don't want to show the actual trailer. Yeah, here's more looks at the high quality version. Look at this. I thought this was Krillin for a second, and then I thought that this was Omi from Shaolin Shodown, but that's Roshi. There's Yamcha. Puar looks the same. Puar's eyes are further apart, if anything. Piccolo looks funny. There's Krillin. I mean, dude, these shots are actually pretty funny. Like, I think that there's going to be, I think that this is going to give something enjoyable to the Dragon Ball fans. Even if it's not everything, it's something, and I'll take it. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your honest thoughts and opinions about this new trailer. What are your thoughts on Dragon Ball Daima? Do you think that this means that sometime soon after Dragon Ball Daima gets underway, could we see something more akin to the next line of Dragon Ball Super, maybe Dragon Ball Super 2? Do you think that a new Dragon Ball Super series is on the way, with this one now being the first to emerge? Do you think that we're going to be getting some Budokai Tenkaichi 4 news at the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. And once again, I do cover Dokkan, but I will also be covering Budokai Tenkaichi 4 when that game comes out. And anytime there's going to be major Dragon Ball news, I will try to cover that as best as I can on this channel. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. We finally achieved it. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly. And Dragon Ball responsibly.